Why do children lie? Understanding the causes. 1. Avoiding consequences. Children often lie because they are afraid of getting into trouble. When they think they might be punished, scolded, or disappoint an adult, they may say something untrue to protect themselves. For example, a child might deny breaking something or blame someone else. In many cases, the lie is not meant to harm others, but simply to avoid the negative consequences they expect. 2. Testing boundaries. As children grow, they naturally test rules to understand how the world works. Lying can be one way they experiment to see how adults react and what the limits are. They may want to know whether their parents or teachers will notice the lie and what will happen if they are caught. This behavior is part of learning about honesty, rules, and social expectations. 3. Boosting self-esteem. Sometimes children exaggerate or tell stories that make them look better in front of others. They may claim they achieved something impressive or have something special in order to gain attention, approval, or admiration from friends and adults. This usually happens when a child wants to feel valued or important, especially if they feel insecure or want to fit in with their peers. 4. Developing brain and imagination. Young children often have very active imaginations, and their brains are still learning to clearly separate fantasy from reality. Because of this, they might tell imaginative stories that sound like lies, but are actually part of creative thinking. For example, a child might say they saw a dragon or that their toy can talk. In many cases, these stories are not meant to deceive, but are part of normal, cognitive, and imaginative development. 5. Social or emotional protection. Children may lie to protect themselves from embarrassment, shame, or uncomfortable situations. For example, they might lie about doing poorly on a test because they feel embarrassed, or they might hide something personal because they want privacy. In this case, the lie is used as a way to protect their feelings or social image. 6. Impulsivity. Some children speak or respond quickly without thinking carefully about what they are saying. If they feel nervous or pressured, they may say the first thing that comes to mind, even if it is not true. This is especially common in younger children, or those who have difficulty controlling impulses. In these situations, the lying is not always intentional, but happens because the child reacts before thinking about the consequences.